Split the deck, the Chariot. Got Justice on the back of the deck. First card out, the Chariot. Card of Cancer. There's quite a nice, easy flow state feeling coming through in this present energy. You could be feeling like things are slowing down, going into hibernation, feeling bored, feeling like you're waiting for something, waiting to see what's coming next. In between two worlds kind of energy. There's an opportunity to write a new story, to change the narrative, to change the energy, to shift the energy of your life forever. You're being asked to master this energy. That it's not about how much you're doing right now, but it's about how you're truly feeling. The more you get into that flow state, the more you come back to the present moment, come back to the breath, the more you remember that the magic is within you. It's like the feeling that you're cultivating within yourself right now is a feeling that is more pleasurable than anything that you have even set out to create. A realization that the bliss is internal. This feeling, and it feels like a new feeling, something that you've had to learn to really bask in joy. The calm after the storm. It's like we're still shaken up after traumatic events. Our body's still reacting like we're going through something even when we're not. In between two worlds, your body could still be reacting like you're in the old world, although there's clear evidence that you have shifted, that you have cleared the past. Yeah. Something is now possible. Something is now possible, and you're being asked to go all in, to jump into this, to move like you've already done it, like you are it. Know you are the thing. Know you are it. No more self-doubt. Change the narrative. No more complaining. Change the narrative. Amp up the excitement. Amp up the... It feels like you're having to intentionally do this. And I know this could sound like some kind of bypassing, like pretending to be positive. It's not about that. But it feels like it's not that you've suppressed something here, but it feels like depression. Something's been too much, it's been too heavy. It doesn't even feel like what's happening in the present. But it feels like it's hard to be present because of the aftermath of this storm, of these feelings, of the just feeling depleted. You're being asked to really fill up your cup, pamper yourself, do what you want to do when you want to do it, what makes you feel good. Because it feels like actually the things that make you feel good are doing the things that are paving this path, that are moving you forward, that are building this future plan. King of Pentacles, Page of Swords. It all started with a vision, it all started with a dream, it all started with a thought. This isn't the time to doubt yourself. Heartbreak and disappointment, battle in the mind, especially this last month as well, this last couple of months with Pluto. It's like, yeah, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, anxiety, heartbreak, headache, overthinking, anxiety, stress, fear. Take a break. Reconnect. The music's cut out. reconnect, take a break. Interesting. It's like you're being asked to really, it's not rebellious energy, but it's like really do what you want to do when you want to do it. No explanation, no conversation, just doing what you want to do and training yourself to do that unapologetically. If you feel all of a sudden you want to rest in the middle of the day, to go and take that rest without informing anyone that, oh, excuse me, please, I'm going to take a rest. Oh, I'll be back here, I'll do this in a minute, or trying to let people know that that you'll tend to their needs. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I need to rest, I'll do this in a minute. Or it's like, no, just rest. If people want something doing and you're not there to do it, they can do it themselves. Don't take on the weight of others. You're being asked to really do what feels right for you, because it's like, it is a time to take action. It's a time to get busy. It's a time to go all in. It's a time to commit to your biggest dreams and really amp it up, turn it up. But in order for this to be sustainable, you need to be moving authentically, which means doing what you feel called to do, what feels right to you, regardless of outside narrative. 8 of Swords. Even that, it's like fears, illusions, heartbreak, your own shadow, things really coming and having to face all of this. It's like the weight's too heavy. Having to face decisions that you've made, things coming up from the past, grieving past situations. It's kind of nostalgic. It feels like a place and a feeling that you don't want to be sitting in, but a feeling that you can't get out of. It's something that you're being guided to process, something you're being guided to move through. It will be done when it's done. The quickest way out of something is through it. Don't distract yourself with things that you don't really want to be entertaining to avoid these heavy emotions, because I'll be real, it does feel heavy. It feels like it's all good and well saying, oh, just get over it. This isn't something to get over. It is to be felt, it is to be seen, it's a message in itself. The pain, the heartbreak, the anxiety, even learning to master moving through those feelings where they don't completely wipe you out, where you're able to move through things, still make the right decisions, master that emotional reaction, not doing things out of spite, not doing things out of hurt, not doing things to like mask the pain. Or like hide the wound. 3 of Swords, King of Cups. Emperor. Go time. Something else is coming through. My eyes just started itching. I started itching my eye. I'm like, oh, you can't itch your eye because you've got makeup on your eye. And it's like, oh. Like it's my programming that in order to face the world, you should be presentable. And for many years now, I've spent time purposefully not being presentable and just being completely free without needing to put things a certain way and do things a certain way to free myself from that. But then recently it's been seeping back in where it's like, oh no, like you look too battered to even jump on here, your black bags are too big today, or like whatever it is. Like, no, you need to do something, like, because it's like, I'll be real, like currently I'm just out here defeated, bro. Like, and physically I can see it, I can feel it, you know, them ones where it's just like, nah. It is what it is. So today it's like I wanted to jump on and do the read, but it's like you can't jump on there looking like that. Like, you look how you feel. And I started playing with the idea, and then I just gave up. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna just like leave it where I'm at. But I started putting on makeup, and I'm like, if my eye wasn't itching from this damn makeup, the reading would be better. If I hadn't have got all irritated and tense trying to put on this something on my face and wake myself up a bit and whatever I thought I should have done to be prepared. Like, if I hadn't have done that, I would have stayed in flow state. And this is something that's been coming up a lot for me. And it's something that's coming through here with this Emperor energy. We've got the full moon in Aries, 17th. It's like, what's holding you back? The other thing is like exercising for me, and like how dance training. It's like if I'm doing a reading, but I've just got absolutely mullered, like soaked in sweat, hair's all up in the air, that then I need to get ready to do the reading. So then I'm hesitant to really work out and get crazy, because it's like, oh, you're gonna look crazy. Then you're gonna, like, it's not the done thing to come on and do, like, to jump on. It's not the done thing to jump on here, like, and be all looking crazy. So it's like I had to have that conversation with myself where it's like, no, okay. Moving forward, we pick one hairstyle, we rock that hairstyle, and whatever it is. So it's like, if I braid my hair and I'm sweating it out, I'll leave it like that. If I do my reading, I'm sweating in the reading, I'll do my reading how I want to do it. It's like, because it's delaying things. Feeling like you need this to do that, or whether it's like even taking up some kind of thing, like even with things like yoga is more about the mind, more about the breath, but it's like now there's this thing like you need a fancy yoga mat, you need a fancy like clothes and gym wear and everything. You gotta have certain things. If you haven't got it, then you can't go. It's like, oh, I can't, like, you need whatever it is. It's like you don't need any of the things you think you need. Even in terms of you want to get fit, you don't need a gym. You don't need a gym. Like, you can move anywhere you are, wherever you are. Even if you sit down in an office all day, you can work out throughout the day. There is always a way. Where are you getting in your own way? Like, what is the barrier? And it feels like really getting to the root of that, and that's what's being revealed to you at present, which could be irritating, because it's like really seeing how you're holding yourself back. Why aren't you getting up and going? And the reason you may have consciously told yourself why you're doing certain things, it's like it's being revealed to you that yes, this may be the case, but also what other emotion is driving your non-action or action, inaction or action. It's all a choice. Do or don't, there is no try. This really hit me again today. It's like, for real, like, do or do not, there is no try. Do you want to help or don't you want to help? Like, there's no point feeling sad about it. This is something as well, I know I said to you guys about the fox and that like, when I see the fox and then the fox went and it was injured and I couldn't help it, I was frustrated that, like, I couldn't help. It was taken out of my hands. And then even some things that have been happening recently, it's like, I'm just like heartbroken, upset, like, because I haven't got, like, things are coming to me that need my help, but it's like, I haven't got what the thing needs from me to help it. And it's like, why are you sending me things to help? And it's like, You need to learn to let go of the outcome. To learn how to move through the pain. Like, I don't even want to learn that lesson. Who wants to prepare to be able to handle pain? Then it's like, I feel like part of me is like, oh, well, if I don't prepare to handle the pain, then maybe I won't be sent it. Well, but it's like, just see your own BS, see the things you tell yourself, see the excuses, see the narratives that keep you playing small, and really just knocking them on the head. King of Swords. It's like you don't try, you just do it. If you want to do it, do it. And with discipline, you can do anything. You don't have to be motivated to be disciplined. This is a place that I've been at before and fell so far off from, but a place that I'm now getting back to in terms of discipline. That it's not about how you feel, but you do the things that you don't want to do to feel how you do want to feel. It's like you're going to feel better after the workout, maybe not before or during. You're going to feel better after you've ate the healthy food, maybe not before or during. You're going to feel better when you go out for a walk in the fresh air, maybe not before, maybe not during, or maybe when you've not first, like when you first step out. You could be like reluctant, resistance. There's resistance to the things that you need to do to feel good. It's preparation, not punishment. It's like no one's forcing you to do these things. You're not feeling guided to do these things because you're being put to work for some reason. It's like you're feeling guided to do these things because they're going to have you feeling full of life. They're leading to abundance, to you thriving, to having everything you truly deserve, everything you truly desire, and everything that you truly want to feel internally. It's like the things you're being guided to do, the things, the trials and tribulations, the things you are going through right now, they are not there by accident. And it feels like there's a knowing of this. It's that eye rolly kind of energy. Like, yeah, I know it, I ain't happy about it. Too much anxiety from the past. Some of you, it's like wanting to know that something's over, that this new beginning's here, needing to see physical confirmation of that. It's like fear of moving forward, wanting to know that something's over and done with. Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Death. The power of choice. Like, we have, like, think how many decisions we make in one day. From the time you get up to the time you crash. It's like, oh. Hierophant, okay, guys. Alright. Alright. Hierophant, High Priestess, Devil. It's like you can't make a wrong decision unless you're making a decision that you don't actually want to make. Because it's like, even the hard decisions, it's like the decision that feels right, the decision that you truly want to make. Maybe not logically want to make, but the decision that you feel called to make. The only time you really regret a decision is when you go against yourself, your own intuition, your own inner voice. There's something here about really mastering your time, I want to say. It's like how decisions have knock-on effects. It feels like it's been a lot of like data collection of things that you do, how you're doing it, how things could work better. I'm seeing something. Is it the cogs turning, or what is that thing? It's like in a factory or something. It's like, or the inside of, you know, like how you have the inside of a clock, where it's like the wheels that turn, and there's them like mini, I want to say mini conveyor belts going around there, and there's all them different. It's like something is working like clockwork. Something's becoming unstuck. Something's like, yeah. Some of you, oh God. Pluto and Cap, they're moving to Pluto and Aqua. I'm Aqua rising. Something's coming through about Aqua rising. I know some of you guys are. In it for the long haul, mate. Yeah. Best you can do. Face it, feel it, free it. Is what it is. Take it on the chin. Don't delude yourself. Someone done this to me today. I was like, oh, like, I'm just like, because it's like I do certain things. And it's like, I'm not going to do these things anymore because, like, I can see that it's not worth it. Because it's not what I really want it to be in terms of my intentions, not quite what someone else's intentions are, what other people's intentions are. And like the person I was speaking to was like, no, like, don't say that, like, that's not true. It really is that. And the thing is I know the person that was saying it to me, there was no malice. It wasn't someone trying to tell me, like, say anything. It was just like a genuine belief that I had got it wrong, and that the people around me really are around me for why they say they're around me. I'm going to just put it like that because I'm not going to get into the detail. But it's like, both are true, because it's like the people around me really are around me for why they say they're around me, and they consciously believe that, and that's what they tell themselves. But subconsciously, and even sometimes consciously, it's not that. It's like, that's not what that actual driving force is. That's not what it is. There's many factors to things. It's like, why do people do what they do? Why are you doing what you're doing? It's not always nice to see this Three of Swords energy. It's like, it's not nice to, it's like, it's not about you doing anything wrong or needing to change anything necessarily, and it's not about the other person or other people doing anything wrong or needing to change anything necessarily, but it's just about an acceptance of what you thought something was, it's not. And then having to, it's like, this is something you know, this is something you've seen come in, but something you really don't want to be true or didn't want to be true. It's like, it was almost for yourself to keep you in illusion because the pain was too much to bear. It's like, yeah, the pain's too much to bear. Spirit's like, I hear you, but if you had kept avoiding this, or if you hadn't obeyed this pain, it would have been the driving force for certain decisions, for things moving forward. It would have created a whole different reality than the one you actually want to create in terms of unconditional love. How you see yourself: disappointed, dissatisfied, and I want to say in despair. External influence, passionate new beginning. It's very, very, it's like, it kind of feels, you know what, it's so mad how this is coming through. It kind of feels like, you know, there's something exciting coming. You know you've not wasted your time, and there's this deep knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. But then it's also like, you know that from an outside perspective, that something should be disappointing, something should be, like you should be depressed, or you should be in a bad way because of something you're going through emotionally. And it's like, yeah, that is true. There is a lot going on emotionally, and it does feel a lot. But again, this feels like almost like the new version of yourself looking over the past version of yourself, in the knowing that all is grand, that everything's exactly as it's meant to be. It's almost like playing the role of your past self as you finish up this last chapter. This is weird. This feels like unconsciously the Tower, death. What is this? Yeah, you may not see all these new beginnings that are coming in. There's a lot coming in, guys. Like, it's like you may really not even realise. This is weird. It feels kind of like being in it feels like being in an illusion, being in like some kind of, I don't know how to put it. It's like you know what's coming, and the excitement, of the realization that you've done something, that what you're creating, of the success of that, how huge this transformation is. It's like there's a knowing what is happening here. But it's almost like being on anesthetic, where it's like kind of like blasé about it. Like you're, it feels like taking on the identity of this disappointment, of this past self, as a way of getting through these things that are coming back up. Yeah, the world. Whoa. What even is this? You know, it's so weird. I'm in a weird one today. The world. It's like, oh, interesting. It's like, are you in a bad place? It's like, you in a bad place? Are things bad? Are you in the wrong place? Are things going wrong? Or are you exactly where you're meant to be? Have you just adapted? Adapting to any vibration, any situation, as uncomfortable as that is, mastering. There's a reason for this. This may have to do with your purpose. No accidents. it's like, what's the point of being the light? And this isn't for everyone, but what's coming through here is, what's the point of being the light? Like, when do you really need the light? You're not going to put the light on in the daytime. Like, you don't need the light in the sunshine. You put the light on when it's dark. It's like your light is needed in dark spaces. It takes a lot of inner strength to shine your light on others that are recharging. It's like everyone can turn up their light, but all of us are dealt different hands. Not everyone has the strength to turn it on. And sometimes it's like others need our fuel for their fire. And there's something here, and this isn't going to be for everyone, but there's something here. In some way or another, your light is needed. And in order to hold space for the real, you must master yourself in it. Could be seeing 3-7 a lot. End of a heavy cycle, and it's like, why is there end of a heavy cycle and this feels heavier than it when before the cycle closed? It's like, it wasn't getting easier, but you're getting stronger. It's heavier, and there's no weight. You can float through that. You're not weighed down by the weight. I'm seeing somebody standing in front of someone else and literally they're handing them their baggage. But it's like, instead of taking the baggage, there's this light, this golden light. It's like a shield. It's a separation, holding space for others. Learning how to hold space for others by learning how to hold space for yourself. Like I said, doing what you need to do when you want to do it. If someone comes to you that was hurt and they needed to, it's like, would you be worrying about what they needed to do or what they needed? F what you need to do, F what needs to be done. Take a nap. Is that always the case? No. But yeah, take a stand for yourself. No one's going to give you permission. No one is going to tell you that it's okay to do exactly what you want to do. And you don't need it. There's a complete shift here. It's very direct. It's very assertive. What you need doing, it's like communication. Saying what you need done, how you want it done, liking what you're doing what you want to do when you want to do it. This is exactly where you need to be flowing at in order to make rapid advancements forward in terms of what you're creating, what you're building. Coming to an end of an awakening. We all have many awakenings, but it's like coming to an end of an awakening to do with your inner child. Breaking free from childhood. I want to say like limiting beliefs, doubt, insecurity. There's no room for insecurity. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Temperance. I already shut the deck on the page. And I split the deck, the Sun, even that I already shut the deck on the page. Integration. It's that often, especially when we start healing inner child wounds, the inner child can take over and we can just abandon all life's responsibilities, something I've done myself. But it's like integration, a balance, a wholeness. Yeah, strength, Leo energy. Alligator number 50, rolling with the punches. Pretty self-explanatory. Swan, Grace and Fox. And Eagle. Number 25, Fox. Number 39, Swan. Number 1, Eagle. Yeah, Fox. I'm sure these come out for you last time. And the Swan again, number 39. Something going through with this Swan, Fox and Eagle is, what does it really matter? This is something else that's been coming through. It's like, and what if you've been deceived? And what if someone lied to you? And what if someone wasn't who you thought they were? I'm not saying and what lightly, like I've spent months being fuming about things. I've spent years being fuming about things. You know, like this fucking piece. But it's like, it's not even about you. You can learn from it. You can learn about yourself. You can learn about your reaction. You can learn why you're mad, why you're really mad, like rejection, fear of rejection. Like, why are you actually hurting? What is it really? Do you feel disrespected? Is it that, because it's like, yeah, there's the thing. Yeah, is it right? Is it wrong? But what is it really? Example, if you get cheated on by someone that you're with, and you're angry about it, it's like, why are you angry about it? Okay, surface level, yeah, obviously it's wrong to cheat. If you've agreed you're not going to do that, so you've got every right to be angry about it. Yeah, okay, but why are you angry about it? You're angry because you've been disrespected, because it's the disloyalty, because of that, the general reason why you'd be angry about it. But what is really hurting? Because a lot of the time it's like you're angry, you forgive, and then people can't forgive and it festers. But it's like, what is that wound? Sometimes it's a rejection, feeling like maybe you was rejected in childhood and feeling abandoned, and then it's triggered an abandonment wound, it's triggered a wound of rejection. How is that rejection showing up? In little ways. And it can be the smallest thing, yeah. Oh my God, I caught myself doing something. I was like, no way you just did that, yeah. I was waiting to cross the road. And just to come out of the top of the road, I was like, yeah, like the road's clear, calm. Then all of a sudden, all the cars are just like come out of nowhere. There's so many cars, I'm thinking, oh, and it's like where I'm at, I'm like, look, you already know, like not one fella is gonna let you cross the road because people are just too mean out here. Like everyone's in a rush, getting nowhere fast, miserable. Like, not everyone, but that's kind of just like, you know, the lifestyle, the way that people are living out here right now is hard. Everyone's pissed off, I get it, but still. So it's like, okay, no one gonna let me cross this damn road. I'm gonna be standing here for about 20 minutes and just standing there. It's like everyone can see me standing here, bro. Like, you're in a nice warm car, it's raining, like just let me cross the road. But without even waiting, like, I didn't even try and make eye contact with anyone to let me cross the road. I just stood there and the cars are coming this way and I've just looked that way. It's like, I know intuitively when there's no cars. I'm not even looking, like, because it was like, you think you're gonna laugh at me driving past me, not letting me cross the road? Like, you're trying to mug me off driving past me, not letting me cross the road. I ain't even looking at you asking you to let me cross the road. You can't reject me from letting me cross the road. I was like, stop. Is that why you just did that? Because it's like a fear of rejection of like, what if I ask to cross the road and you say no? How are you going to feel? You're going to want to jump on the car like King Kong because we've been rejected. It's like, no, stop. Honestly, so... But these are the kind of things that come up. It's like, well, okay, how is this getting in your way in other areas? Firstly, I probably could have crossed the road about 10 minutes ago if I had just, you know, full-heartedly looked the right way and said, excuse me, sir, you here? And then how is that showing you up? Maybe how do you not reach out to people, or how do you maybe turn things down before it's you get turned down, or maybe not put yourself out there in some way? How is that maybe keeping you in relationships? Coming back to what I said, it's like if someone has cheated or hurt you and it's triggered that kind of wound, is it even because you're so hurt because you love them? Or is it even you don't even love them, but you're telling yourself you love them, but you don't even love them, you just feel that it's just that wound? Which I get is a drastic thing to say, because it's like, it may not be so black and white. It's like, yeah, maybe you do love the person that's hurt you, but it's like, why maybe is it taking you so long to get over someone, or over a friendship, or over a loss of a job, or over a situation? Like, what is keeping those feelings? It's like, what is really the root of things? And it feels like really getting to the root of things. It's uncomfortable, it's painful, it's cringy, it's sometimes it's just laughable. Like what I said, like looking the other way, I'm trying to cross the road. When I got to the other side, I thought, why, what did you just do, bro? Like, but it's like, what is it? Because putting the power outside of yourself is like waiting for the person to make something feel better, when it's like, it's not necessarily about them. Yeah, maybe they did do you wrong, yeah, but that may be separate from the deep-rooted pain. It feels like things are really being deconstructed so you can see where things really are, where you're really at, how you really feel, what the problem really is, what the truth really is, so you can address things accordingly. And this doesn't feel like something you're going to want to do or wanting to do. But it's like, stop resisting the transformation. Not everything's as it seems. You need to know the truth so that you can move forward in the way that you're here to move forward. "17, Mountain Lion, lessons in leadership and the LYNX secrets." Number 18, number 17, number 18. If LYNX is at your door, listen, brother or sister. LYNX can teach you of your personal power and of things you have forgotten about yourself. LYNX can lead you to lost treasures and connect you to forgotten brotherhoods or sisterhoods. Some medicine people believe that the Sphinx of ancient Egypt was not a lion but a lynx. This lynx does not say much. With an enigmatic smile, the great cat watches over the sands of forever. Just going to check the Alice Oracle and see who we have. We've got the Jewellery box and Waking Up, number 26 and number 30. You are being judged, and this puts you in a very vulnerable position, yet there is something that you must never forget. How people see you says more about them than it does about you. Judgments are projections and interpretations. They are not the truth. Right now, there is no need for you to worry about someone else's opinion. Leave it for what it is and move on with your life. Key question: how much do you care about what people think of you and the way they may judge what you do or say? As I was reading that, I just got an image come through, 5237. I was watching Paddington 2 yesterday, and when he gets wrongly accused of something and he ends up inside and meets some guy called Knuckles, who's like everyone's scared of him, and he's like the head chef, and they make marmalade sandwiches together and it's all grand. Anyways, they've all got like this really bad reputation and are just judged for being no good, the people that are in the prison. And it's like they're the people that save Paddington, the people that were judged. It's like Paddington's family come in and judge the guys like they're no good, they must be stupid because they've made a mistake. And it was really a message of like, don't judge a book by its cover. We're all human. There's more to things than meet the eye. And that people that are truly loved unconditionally and that know love, unconditional love, they don't hurt others. It feels like you have maybe, what I was saying before even that about the light and the dark, is like you may have been judged, you may have, it's like feeling how it feels to be the outcast, to be the one looked down upon. Because it's like there's something here you're doing that's either inspiring those that are coming out of a rut, or like a guideline, a guidance, or doing something to help, sharing a message, physically doing something to help those that are in a place that you have been, or walking a path that you have walked, or maybe not walked but maybe just had a taste of or experienced, or enough to understand, to empathize with a situation. It's like, how do people in the dark know how to turn on their light if they've not done it before. It's like when you've done something once, it's easy to do it again. And it feels like you've had practice in something to show others how to do it, that they can do it too, that there is hope, that it's not too late, that anything's possible, not to give up, that all is mind. And then we have number 30, waking up. I'm hearing lovely day. Lovely day. Just got paid. At the end of the Knave's Heart. Who's the Knave's Heart? You have lived many adventures. You may wish to call them a dream or a nightmare, for some moments were fun and some were really tough, but they all made you grow and expanded your spiritual awareness. Your next job is to find out where you want this wake-up call to get you to and which direction you will choose from here. What are you waking up to today? What is your current growing awareness, and what was the wake-up call that led you there? Page number 44. Crossroads. Clean slate, blank canvas, clean slate. You can do whatever you want to do. And if it's your choice now moving forward, you can recreate what you already come from, a dream or a nightmare, that's up to you. You choose how you want to feel, you choose everything, you start creating your day, be the designer of your day. Choose how you want to feel, make that mood, what you're going to eat, what you're going to smell, what you're going to watch, what you're going to see, what you're going to look at, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, the environment, how you're going to feel, what you're going to wear. Have things prepared for yourself as you rise, or have some kind of idea, visualize that before you sleep. What do you want the essence of your day to be? What do you want it to feel like? What does it look like? Maybe it's a colour, maybe it's a food, maybe it's a taste. Like, what is it? Maybe it's some kind of autumnal leaves and flickering candles, like flickering flames, and a kind of cozy, slow-paced kind of day. Maybe you want to jump up and be mesmerized, and you create a bright kind of day where you wear bright colors and you have bright lights and you have upbeat music as soon as you rise, and you get ready in a certain way. You use products that have that feeling. So like maybe something citrusy or that's like refreshing, like a burst of aliveness. And maybe if you're in that cozy place, you use something like some kind of herbal kind of remedy or something like that, or frankincense or bay leaves or whatever it is. But it's like really amp up the feeling you're trying to create, the feeling you want to feel. Like, go to the dream, go to the future. What does it feel like? Create that feeling. How can you bring it into your everyday? It could be the smallest little thing. Maybe the home that you visualize for yourself has a certain kind of flowers in the garden. Get yourself them flowers. Maybe you want to work and do a certain kind of job or whatever it is. It's like, start practicing now. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for something to happen. It's like, are you available? Are you prepared? Do you have everything you need? Are you embodying the dream? Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.